Hi guys, Alan Marie to everybody. It's MicheleMarieDalene. I'm here with Krista.
Hi everybody, it's
kind of
me.
far
I'm
away
here
from
with
each
Michelle.
other, so we'll just try to muddle through and leave the camera in one position because the sun's bright. So right now, I'll leave it on Krista. So you guys know me anyway. It's not like you don't know me.
Well, most of you know who I am anyways. You see me enough on Michelle's show, or some of you watch my videos, so.
What do you think of the way Michelle's channel is growing?
It's growing slow, very slow. It's organically. If you're happy, I'm happy for you.
And
But I'm happy that all the trolls, or a lot of the trolls, are leaving you alone.
Well, we're kind of glad too.
I'm growing, but I'm growing really slow like Michelle too, but I'm kind of glad because I don't want to be too famous and too well known that way because a lot of people start trouble. If Michelle's happy with her channel, I'm happy. It's a lot better than it was a couple of years ago when all the trolls, and then when that dude took her Discord and he just like one day decided he was going to erase it.
I mean, the thing when you talk about the trolls is that people don't realize that there's different levels of trolls.
There is different levels of trolls. Like, I can be a troll. Yeah, everybody can be a troll. But what is a troll? I'm only like, I think of a troll as someone just nagging and picking fun and not doing any damage and maybe making, like saying.
But lately there have been a lot of the level 4s and level 3 trolls, which are...
There are a lot of bad trolls out there. I'm talking people that will actually cause trouble in your life, make you lose your job, call your job, find out where you live.
Or could even possibly lose your life. Because...
This is why, I'm sorry to say it, I will, when I start doing live streams in September, this is why I stopped doing live streams. I was doing live streams for a little while, and this is the reason I stopped. I have a daughter. I don't want my daughter on my live streams anymore. As much as she doesn't understand, I even let my daughter know, and she's only 5, that there's bad people in the world. Some people are not very nice, and they do very bad stuff.
Right.
I explained it to her where she can understand. It's not that I don't want you on my show. It's not that I don't want you in my show. It's just that there are some people out there that think it's funny to tantalize you and make your life really bad and can hurt your feelings and do really bad damage. I explained it to her in a 5-year-old's terminology. She understood it, Mommy. She said, some people are not so nice. You mean like some people that call the cops on you for no reason? Yes.
Most people don't realize the reason why Michelle and I kind of gave up doing live streams here.
It's because of what happened to her that night.
Here, it disrupted.
When she does
videos. Farms.
When she does videos here, she's fine. But when she does live streams here, they like to cause trouble.
Well, right. And not only that, but the things too is that when
I don't mind doing a video outside the house. Going and doing a video and showing you guys something in a video. But I'm not doing live streams outside the house.
Yeah. I agree. I wasn't going to do...
The in-real live streams like Noodles does is never going to happen. I might do a video because I'll have more time and I won't have my daughter around. I might do a video because she's going to go to school in September. So I'll have more time during the day. I might do a video outside the house. But I'm not doing a live stream after what Noodles been through, after what Michelle's been through, and several other live streamers I've watched.
What do you think about this live streaming that Noodles does? Do you think in some ways it goes a little bit above what it would be considered reasonable? I mean,
Noodles could do whatever Noodles wants, but I don't know why he wants to keep being swatted and doxxed and all this other crap.
I don't even know where he gets the time to even do personal things like sleep, do laundry.
I have no idea. It's not my business.
I mean, I could never see having my life on the internet 24/7.
I will not do in real life live streaming. I might bring you guys some different live streaming like I did with Michelle, like cooking or something like that. But I will not do a live stream outside the house because there are people that are just out there that want to make trouble, and I don't need the trouble in my life.
Oh, yeah. that definitely are out there, and they are just bad.
And once they find out where you live, they're done.
Yeah.
And then they find out, no, I'm not doing a live stream. I will not do live streams outside the house. I don't care how much you people beg for it. I will find different ways to entertain you inside my apartment. I said I'll do a video outside, like if I were to go to say I went to the zoo or something. I'm not live streaming it, but I'll do a video, maybe like a 10-minute video, but I will not live stream it because I do not want the trouble. You see their content, you don't like it. Why do you keep coming back to tantalize them? Just leave them alone. Leave them alone. I don't know why people got to tantalize people. If I don't like somebody, I'm not going to sit there and just go, I don't like you. Let's go pick on them. That's what I didn't even do that when I was in elementary school, let alone as an adult.
That's like a level 3 troll.
Why? You must got no life if you have to sit there and pick on people.
I mean, we have lots of examples of those kind of trolls on YouTube.
Yeah.
They just...
We know who they are.
Oh, yeah, we know who they are.
And sometimes they go to a level 4. They'll actually call the law.
Actually, level 5 would be when they actually go out of their way to actually physically kill you. Now it's attempted murder.
Oh,
There are some that will do level 5.
I don't know what they get out of it. Their lives must be very boring, and they have no life, and this is pretty sad. I say if you don't like someone, there's many other channels to go watch. Go watch somebody else.
Yeah.
Why do you get joy out of bringing harm to other people is beyond me.
What do you think stands out the most from Michele's channel? I mean, I'm asking this because I know Michelle's here too, but I'm asking this because everybody said that Lomi's better at interviews. So what do you think stands out about Michelle's channel versus, say, some of the other channels out there on YouTube? What makes your channel unique?
Unique? I don't know what makes Michelle's channel unique. You're just different than everybody else. That's all I can say. You're just different than everybody else. I don't know. You're just different. I don't know how to explain it.
I guess the easiest way to ask the question is, why do you watch Michelle's content? That's a good one. Boom.
Why do I watch Michelle's content? Because I like what she does. She does have a lot of knowledge and stuff that I don't have knowledge in. And that's why I watch her show. Michelle does have a lot of knowledge. If you watch videos and previous live streams, she does bring a lot of knowledge that I don't have.
Okay, Michelle, same question to you. What makes your channel unique? What makes it stand out? My content focuses on trying to accentuate the positive and the good in people. We try to show
Teach people
our
something.
knowledge and expertise that maybe some people may not really think, oh, a person that's registered blind, how do they know all about this stuff? You know,
Just you're blind don't make you dumb.
I mean, they think, like, when they think you're blind, they think you're stupid.
Yeah, just because you're blind doesn't make you dumb.
I agree. It doesn't make you dumb.
No, just like that guy says, the guy that I know that held the door for us, he said just because you can't see don't make you a bad person.
No, it doesn't. So, Michelle, where do you think the channel's going to go in the next year? Well, the goal, Lomi, is September 13th, 2024. We hope to have 2,000 subs.
We hope to. My goal on my channel is I'm already at 350. My goal is to hopefully by January of next year to have 400 subs.
That's not bad.
I do realistic goals. I don't say, okay, I'm at 350. Why don't I try to get 500-600 by January? No, I do a realistic goals. I do small realistic goals. I already got to my one goal. I wanted 350 people. I already got to my one goal. So now my next goal is to get 400. Then I'm going to work up to getting 450, then 500. Yes, my channel is going to grow slow, but I'm putting on realistic goals and not goals that are going to like, you know,
Yeah.
I'm not going to put on a goal that I'm going to get 1,000 subscribers in a matter of 6 months, and then I get disappointed because I don't get 1,000 subscribers. If I get 50 subscribers every 6 months, I'm happy. If my channel grows, I don't look to be famous. I'm not looking to be famous. I'm just doing this because I have fun.
What do you think is the future of the internet streaming in general? Well, with social media, internet streaming. What do you think is the future of the
What do you
technology?
think is the future? I have no idea.
What do you think, Michelle? Well, I think like everything else,
It's just going to get better and better.
the internet is like, it's like TV was back in the 60s, 70s, and early 80s. And now it's more localized, more in your face. Whereas with TV, everything was always prepared usually from Hollywood and New York in the United States. So it really wasn't as much hands-on experience. So I think that the social media is still going to continue to grow as a platform. But it's going to be evolving. I don't think it's going to stay the same. I think YouTube is going to, when they...
And I don't think that YouTube, you can make enough money to live off of it. It's a good side hustle.
It's a side hustle, yeah.
It's a good to make an extra money. Like I know a YouTuber that actually has a job, but then she makes money off of YouTube as extra money. She has, I mean, the money she has coming in from her income pays all her bills and does everything she needs to do with it, buys her food, everything. But if she wants a little extra money to be able to do things, she does YouTube, but then she also does...
Right. It's just
She does YouTube for a side hustle, but then she does Uber, like a taxi cab.
Right.
She does that for a side hustle to make extra money. But the money that she does make does pay her bills, does feed her, does pay her rent, does pay all the bills she accumulates in life. But to have extra pocket money, that she uses YouTube and Uber as extra pocket money.
It's kind of the same with Michelle. I mean, people realize that Michelle is registered blind. She's on a fixed income.
Plus, a lot of places, because of insurance issues, will not hire Michelle because of her legal blindness.
Plus, with Michelle's hearing, it may not necessarily work
Plus,
out.
Michelle's hearing, even if Michelle could do the job, who knows if she could hear them.
And then, of course, like, because Michelle...
And it's not just her hearing issue. She has auditory processing disorder, which is... Because her hearing ain't any worse than mine, for real. She has that auditory processing disorder. I don't have that.
But you do have other physical hearing issues, though.
I have hearing issues. I have mental health problems. I have, which I'm not afraid to admit, I have lymphedema on my leg, stage 1, which will never go away. I can keep it at stage 1 if I keep doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I can try to keep it at stage 1 for as long as I can keep it at stage 1. I got to keep moving around, which I do. I got to do my compression pump. I got to stay away from drinking lots of soda, which I don't drink this all the time. I drink it once in a great while. I haven't had a soda in like 2 months.
The reason we bought the soda was because it was available in food stamps, because right now...
I don't drink coffee all that often much anymore. It's a treat. I may have it like once, twice a month.
Yeah. Well, I think that the one thing about Michelle is, you'll notice, is like Craig Sr. said, is that Michelle's studio is set up for her to be best optimized for her disabilities to get things done.
Yes.
And maybe there's a few more things she can fine tune, like when she wants to show things on displays on screen, like have the scenes preloaded in so she doesn't have to load them up on the fly. That's what she does.
But trust me, and everybody finds a way to make money. Everybody's trying to find a way. Why do you think some people do Uber, some people do DoorDash, some people do Grubhub, which is another place that picks up food? and delivers it. Why do you think some people do Lyft and Uber just to make a little money? They might not do it as a permanent job. They might do it maybe, oh, this week I can afford to use a little extra cash. Oh, I'm going to make enough money. I'm going to make a couple $100 this week.
What do you think about those people that keep saying, oh, we shouldn't have to finance Michelle because she makes enough on Social Security disability? I mean, she does make more than some. I mean, she does make...
The only reason she makes more than some people is because she's legally blind, and they stopped this. You cannot do this no more. There is no more disabled adult child anymore, because ask if we're not right. I don't really care for Patty DeMar, but me and Patty DeMar called them up ourselves, and there is no such thing as adult disabled child anymore.
Right, so I'm grandmothered, basically.
She's grandfathered in, and the thing that stops her, she can never legally get married by law.
If I do, I'd lose.
She lose her adult disabled child and go back down making the same amount of money I make a month.
About $800.
No, $977 is what I get.
And you're paying $1,000 a month rent on top of that. And you're...
Yeah, but I got 2 incomes.
Yeah, I know. But if Michelle did marry somebody...
If Michelle married somebody, it would have to be worth her while.
No, because then she would be like...
She'd be back down to maybe $1,000 a month. Because my husband gets $1,000 a month.
Which means for Michelle is if she loses that, she's not going to be able to keep her apartment. And then, even with anybody donating to YouTube, it still wouldn't be enough to keep her rent without her being evicted. Because she quickly would fall behind in the rent. But what do you think about those trolls though? They keep saying, oh, Michelle we shouldn't donate to Michelle because we're financing somebody's extravagant needs.
Don't let people bother you. People will donate if they want to. If they don't want to, then don't donate.
Right.
That's what I have to say. Nobody's forcing you to take and go super chat. Nobody's forcing you to say, hey, what's Michelle's Cash App today, and give any money. Once in a while, I don't have a lot of money to donate to people, but once in a while, if I do, I'll give a couple bucks just to say, hey, I thank you. I wish I could give you more, but go buy a cup of coffee on me.
So what's your answer to that?
The same thing I said.
Pretty much it's a donation thing.
If you want to donate, that's up to you.
People that do really like our content.
If you like her,
they love what we do. And
if you want to help Michelle out, help her out. If you don't, you don't. If you don't want to give her physical money, she's got a wish Amazon wish list. Go on there and buy her something that she can use.
Yeah, Michelle does try to keep that wish list up to date. I mean, she doesn't really.
And she tries not to put things on there that are astronomically too much money.
But Michelle does enjoy the pie in the sky occasionally. That's true. Yeah.
But if you don't want to do that, and say Michelle put on there she needed some sheets and she needed comforter, or she was looking for, say she put on her wish list. It's a wish list now. It doesn't say you have to buy it, but say Michelle saw these purple sheets she wanted for her bed, and she saw these pillows. You don't have to donate money to her. You could just go and buy the sheets. You want to donate near?
And then everybody says, "Oh, we're afraid to give Michelle her addresses because they're going to dox. She's going to dox us." And it has happened in the past, but I try really hard not to do that.
The wish list don't give you the address of where you live.
Oh, for shipping things, you got to have an address. Unless you use the wish list.
You use a wish list, you don't need an address.
Right. So, but then again,
all you do is click on it, go and buy it.
Right. And then, of course, still, when you do buy things, if Michelle outside of the wish list, Michelle's not going to go out there and put your address in big neon lights and say, donation from this address and located in this town.
No,
she doesn't do that.
She might give you your name that you go by on YouTube if you use Blazing Leo, just for example, or if you're Gemini Jen or whatever. But she's not gonna go and give your name out on purpose.
Yeah. What do you think is nice about doing these videos, Michelle, versus doing live streams? Well, for one thing, I can edit this down to fit within a certain time frame. I think that if this video runs too long, I could edit it out. Whereas with live streams, once you open your mouth and say something, it's out there. Whereas this can be edited.
And also, when you were doing it outside the house, she could go and not upload this until she gets home, and nobody will know what time she was there. She was there during the day, but they have no clue.
Plus, she can edit it too. I know it because Michelle worked really hard on the video yesterday. You saw some of the special effects she did. They're really not that fancy. No, they weren't fancy, but they were still pretty cool.
Yeah, they were not fancy, but they were still pretty cool. Yeah, they were.
The fact that the Thank You Kitty was featured twice in the video. Well, guys,
we're gonna go.
Now, I just want to say that
we are gonna go now.
We do have things we have to do. We have to get to.
Well, I have to go to the store. Michelle
store
doesn't need
get some
else.
things for Krista and get the milk here at Cumbys. Also, gonna be working Carmen's voice a bit. I think from talking to Carmen, I think we get a better idea how to make her sound better, a little bit kind of like Lummy's with a little bit of a South American accent, maybe a little bit higher, just a tiny bit. Yeah, and that works, I guess. It's not much, but people keep asking how long did it take Michelle to get my voice right, and I'll tell you, it took about 2 years to get the voice nailed into where it is now. Yeah, it took a while. Yeah. So I helped the interview here, some of the questions as well. Michelle was obviously here, and Krista was here, and so now we're gonna take this video home. We're gonna edit it. We may remove parts of it to make it fit within a reasonable period of time. That's what's nice about the videos.
Sometimes people don't want to watch an hour video.
No, absolutely. Maybe 20-minute, 30-minute, normally it would be fine. If there's a lot of extra questions get asked, it's because we want extra material that we can edit it down if necessary. Right.
You all have a good day now.
Yeah, alright guys, that's a wrap. So, see you later. Bye-bye. Bye-bye guys.